Bradley Walsh has always been the man who could brighten even the dullest day. With that unmistakable laugh, his booming voice, and a sense of humor that never seemed to run out of energy, he became a comforting presence in homes across the country. Year after year, appearance after appearance, Bradley brought joy to millions, a familiar face who made everything feel just a little bit lighter. But away from the cameras, away from the lights and the laughter, a moment unfolded that few were prepared for. A moment that tested the strength of a family who had spent decades standing together. And at the center of it all was his wife, Donna Derby, the woman who rarely stepped into the spotlight, yet has always been the quiet anchor in Bradley's life. Those close to the family describe recent events as sudden, overwhelming, and emotionally heavy. What began as an ordinary day quickly shifted into a period filled with worry and uncertainty, a private family ordeal that placed Bradley and Donna in a situation no couple ever truly feels prepared for. Donna, who has always carried herself with grace, found her world shaken in ways she never expected. People who love her say she tried, like she always has, to stay strong, to hold everything together, to be the steady presence Bradley needed. But even the strongest hearts can reach a breaking point, and in a quiet room, away from the eyes of the world, she finally felt the weight of everything collide at once. She had barely rested for days, staying close to Bradley, speaking softly to him, encouraging him, reminding him he wasn't facing anything alone. But exhaustion and fear can build quietly, silently, until even the gentlest moment becomes overwhelming. Those around her say she tried to breathe through it, tried to stay composed, but the emotion was simply too much. For a brief moment, Donna allowed herself to feel everything she had been holding back. The worry, the stress, the love that ran deeper than words. It wasn't weakness, it was humanity. Pure, unfiltered humanity. And Bradley, the man known for his confidence and his charisma, was no longer the unstoppable entertainer the public always saw. In these private moments, he was simply a husband relying on the woman he loved. Without cameras, without jokes, without an audience, the bond between them became even more visible. Their connection, already strong, felt even more profound. They didn't need long speeches. They didn't need perfect words. A simple look, a gentle touch, a shared breath. Those were the things that held them together. When Donna leaned close to speak softly to him, her voice filled with emotion, those nearby quietly stepped back. It was a moment meant only for them. Intimate, honest, and deeply moving. This wasn't a farewell, not in the traditional sense. It wasn't a goodbye. It was a moment fueled by love, fear, and the unshakable determination to get through something difficult together. A moment that reminds everyone that even the strongest couples face storms. What matters is how they hold on through them. Bradley's family, including his son Barney, stood close throughout the ordeal. Friends say Barney was visibly emotional, watching his parents support each other through something incredibly tough. Yet he remained steady, offering comfort, holding hands, giving quiet reassurance whenever Donna needed it. The situation brought them closer, reminding them that family isn't just a word, it's a lifeline. As news of the emotional situation slowly spread, fans responded with an outpouring of love and support. Social media filled with messages praising Donna's strength and Bradley's resilience. Many wrote about how deeply the story affected them, not because it involved a familiar celebrity, but because the moment was something every person could relate to. A reminder that behind every bright smile is a real human being facing real challenges. One message stood out. It makes you realize that even the people who make us laugh the most have their own battles, and sometimes the strongest people are the ones holding them up. And that is exactly what this moment represented. Not tragedy, not defeat, but love. Deep, unwavering, enduring love. Donna's emotional moment wasn't the collapse of strength. It was the expression of it. It showed how fiercely she cared, how devoted she was, and how much Bradley meant to her. Even when everything felt uncertain, she stood by him, tired, emotional, scared, but refusing to let go. This chapter in their lives will be remembered not for fear, but for devotion, not for sadness, but for unity. It is a powerful reminder that the moments which test us often reveal the deepest parts of who we are. Bradley Walsh has spent his life lifting others through laughter, but in this moment, it was Donna who lifted him, with every whisper, every expression of love, every attempt to stay strong even when her heart felt heavy. And as they move forward, supported by family, friends, and fans, one truth remains. They are facing everything together. Their bond, already strong, has only grown stronger. Their connection has deepened, and their love, which has always been the quiet foundation beneath Bradley's success, is now more visible than ever. This emotional chapter stands as a testament to the power of partnership. It is a reminder that behind every household name is a life filled with vulnerable moments, quiet battles, and the kind of love that isn't staged or rehearsed. It simply exists. The world often sees Bradley Walsh as the man who always has a joke ready, the man who never falters, never stops smiling. But behind that smile is a devoted husband with a partner who has always been by his side, a partner who continues to show her strength not through perfection, but through emotion, loyalty, and heart. Donna Derby's emotional moment wasn't a goodbye. It was a message, silent but powerful, a message that said, "I'm here. I'm scared, but I'm not leaving your side." And sometimes those unspoken promises are the strongest of all. This story, private, emotional, raw, reminds us that the most powerful moments in life are often the ones never meant for the public eye, the ones shared quietly between people who love each other, the ones that reveal the truth behind the smiles, the jokes, and the bright lights. And perhaps that's why it resonates so deeply, because it isn't just about Bradley Walsh. It isn't just about Donna Derby. It's about love. Real, imperfect, resilient love. The kind that holds on. The kind that fights back tears. The kind that doesn't give up. And as they move through this chapter, one thing is certain. They will face everything with the same unity, the same strength, and the same unwavering love that carried them through their most emotional moment. Sometimes, the strongest stories are never meant to be seen. And this is one of them.